Their son Bob, when he was a baby. This is Bobby's sponsor, Uncle Vic and Aunt Sue. This is another picture of Auntie Sue and Uncle Vic and Bob. This is Grandpa Swinsicki with Bob on his christening day. This is Grandma Angie with Bobby crying on his christening day. This is Great Grandma Monikuski with Bobby crying again on his christening day. This is Bobby in our trailer when we lived at Grandma Marie's lot on Harold Street. This is Mom and Bob at the trailer on Harold Street. It's another picture of Mom and Bob. This is Dad and Bobby at the trailer on Harold Street. This is Grandpa Swinsicki and Bob at Grandpa's house. Grandma Andrzejewski with Bobby. This is Mom with Bob when we lived on Monroe Street. This is Bobby and Grandma Marie's lawn on Harold Street. This is Dad and Bobby and the weeping willow tree in the back on Harold. Grandpa Bill, Grandma Marie, and Bob, the house on Harold Street. This is Bob enjoying the nice grass on Harold Street. This is Bob again, trying to take steps with Mom. This is Mom and Bob. But this is Bobby trying to stand. This is Bobby with a kitty. This is Bobby with the same kitty. This is Bobby driving a car at an early age in front of the trailer on Harold Street. This is Bobby trying to get his sister Lynn's attention. This is Bobby celebrating his birthday and wondering if he can eat all that food. This is Bob when he was 1 year old with his 1 year old cupcake. This is Great Grandma Andrzejewski with Bobby on his first birthday. This is Bobby at Easter time trying to consume all his candy at once. This is Bobby looking full. He must have ate part of his candy basket. This is Bobby trying to reach his little bear with a drum. This is Bob at an early age reading a book. This is Bobby getting ready to go trick-and-treating so he can get some candy. This is Bobby anticipating getting all this bag filled with candy. This is Bobby looking at the Christmas tree and thinking, I'm not very tall. This is Bobby with his rocket bike. That was his favorite bike. This is Bobby with a wagon in the back full of toys, all for him. This is Bob counting out all his treasures at Christmas time. He was an only child then. This is Bobby eating a watermelon up north at camp. This is Bobby celebrating his second Christmas just after opening all his gifts. This is Bobby handing Mom a present at Christmas time. This is Bob with his pace-setter car. This is Bob on his third birthday with his cousin Paul Halisco. This is Bob with Paul and Debbie celebrating his birthday. This is Bob's birthday party with all his little friends, Kozaks and Patrigas, and his sister Lynn. This is Bob's 5th birthday, celebrating with his little friends. There's Mary Sosha, and let's see, who does Mom have in her arms? This is Mom cutting up waffles at the birthday party. We always had waffles. There's Lynn and Joe Patriga and Ulrich and Kozak. This is Bob on his first communion day with his sister Lynn in the doorway. This is Bob getting ready for the priesthood. No, he's making his first communion. There's Bob with his new bike, and Mom, and Great Grandma Andrzejewski, and Bob Tutsky and his wife. There's Bob and Lynn in the back, and Mom admiring Bob's bike. Play basketball. No? This is Bob later on playing basketball. eyes. This is Bob reading the newspaper after his accident with his 2 black eyes. This is the damage that was done to the car when Bob was riding his bike and crashed into it. This is where Bob hit his head on the windshield when he was riding his bike. This is Bob after the accident. This is Uncle Ernie and Aunt Rosie with Lynn, and she was a little baby.
Christmas.
This is Aunt Rosie with Lynn at the christening, with Cousin Tim standing nearby. This is Aunt Mary with Lynn on christening day. This is Grandma and Grandpa Swinsicki with Bob and Lynn on christening day. This is Grandpa Bill, Grandma Marie, Bob, and Lynn at Lynn's christening. This is Great Grandma Angieski holding Lynn on christening day. This is Mom and Dad and Bob and Lynn on Lynn's christening day. This is Lynn at Easter time with Auntie Sue in the background. This is Lynn's birthday with Grandma Marie, Grandma Angie, Auntie Sue, Bob, Mom and Dad, and Grandpa Swinsicki. This is Lynn anxious for a piece of cake at her birthday party. This is Lynn standing on the porch at our house with Bob. This is Bob, Lynn, and Lori eating a banana. That's Lynn's birthday with Bob. Another birthday party with Great Grandma, Grandma Angie, Grandma Marie, and Mom. This is Lynn's birthday party. They're playing Pin the Tail on the Donkey. This is Grandma Angie playing patty cake with Lenny. This is Lynn with Patty Patriga and Annette Maciejewski opening her birthday gifts.
5th birthday.
Her 5th birthday. Bob's holding Lisa. Here's the group getting ready to go outside. There's Lynn, Lori, Louise, and Lisa. This is Lisa with a smiling face. Christening day. This is Bob feeding Lori some food. This is Lori. She's finally smiling because she used to cry every time we took her picture. Here's Lori at her first birthday. She doesn't want to have her picture taken. This is Lori, Bob, and Lynn at Lori's 1-year party. This is Mom pregnant again with Lori.
No, with someone else would be with Richard.
This is Lori getting ready to go for a stroller ride. This is Bob and Lynn and Dick and Lori, and Bob's holding Lisa. Here's the group getting ready to go outside. There's Lynn, Lori, Louise, and Lisa. This is Lisa with a smiling face. This is Lisa who likes to smile for the camera. And this is Lisa with a little curl in her hair. This is Lynn, Bob, and Lisa at Christmas time. And this is the group: Bob, Lynn, Lori, Dick, and Lisa. This is Lynn, Lisa, and Lori at Christmas time, decorating the tree. This is Lisa and Dick. I think he's not too happy there. This is Lisa with her favorite doll, Raggedy Ann, and her big sister Lynn standing next to her, and Louise over in the corner. This is Lisa and Louise sitting on a stump in front of McDougal's house. Bob when he was 16 years old. Lynn at 13 with Grandma Marie and one of the Hamilton boys. This is Dick on his bike with, this is Louise and Grandma Marie. Louise doesn't look happy. This is Louise on her 5th birthday. This is Louise tasting the frosting on the cake with Lisa, Paul, or no, that's Kevin Halisco and Lori, and Dick's over on the side. John Halisco, Lori, and Dick lighting a candle. This is Louise opening her presents at her birthday party with Dick and Lisa, Lori, and Lynn. This is Louise opening more presents with Lisa and Dick. This is Lynn, Lori, Lisa, and Louise at Louise's birthday. This is Louise opening her birthday gift with her sister Lisa and Dick. This is great-grandma Angieski. This is Louise at Christmas time. Looks like a piggy bank. This is Lisa without any teeth and Louise with her hair all curled. This is Lynn in the background decorating the tree with the help from Lisa, Louise, Lori, and Dick. This is Christmas with all the presents under the tree. Not enough room for all the presents. There's Lynn, Lori, Dick, Lisa, and Louise. There's Uncle Vic, Aunt Rosie, and Grandma doing dishes after a party. This is Mom. Here's the whole family up north. Dad and Mom, Lynn, Lori, Dick, Lisa. No Louise yet.
Oh, yeah. Who's that on your left?
It's Dick. These are all the kids up north.
This is where the evergreens were just starting to come up across the road.
It's Halloween with Bob as Casper the Ghost, and Lynn as a princess, and Lisa as a bunny, and Lori as a pumpkin, and who's ever in the swing is herself. Grandma? Bob and Grandma at Christmas time at Grandma Angie and Grandpa Swinsicky's house.
It's great-grandma.
It's Grandma Marie holding Lisa, Mom holding Lori, Bob, Lynn, and Dick at a birthday party. There's Great-Grandma, Grandma Angie, Grandpa Swinsicki, Mom, and Dick eating an ice cream cone. Must be Dick's birthday with Grandpa, Grandma, Great-Grandma, and Mom.
Homemade pizza.
Bob, Lori, and Lisa playing with their toys.
Oh, odds and ends. This is 1971. This is taken over at Camp the Trail. Notice the pine trees in the back, how tall they are. Found some pictures of Lisa's First Communion. Little Ron Swinsicki, 1971. Baptism. Father Pavish with the having the baptism. Karen Saberns, First Communion. Party time at camp. Jim Hamilton. Well, you can barely see her.
Oh, I do like those people. And Mom and who's ever crying now. Lori getting ready for Halloween. The Hamiltons and Terry Sebring. Hamilton's getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner. Is at camp having dinner. Louise and Lisa getting ready to eat. There's Lynn, Don Hamilton, Brian, up north. Carol Hamilton, Bob, Grandpa Swinsicki, Grandma, up north.
Notice the trees, they're a little bit larger or taller.
Mm-hmm. Louise's party. Louise with all her friends, Kenny Socia and LeClaire. Lisa. Another birthday party for Louise. And Dick and Louise. That's cute. There's Bob and Aunt Rosie, Louise opening her presents. Julie, LeClaire, Lisa, Kevin, and Bob looking very handsome. There's Louise with her doll for Christmas. With all her presents.
Barbie.
Well, it was Louise's Barbie. Ron and Grandma Angie and Auntie Sue and Louise and myself. Auntie Sue and Louise and Auntie Sue's short Louise and Ron and Mom and one of the siblings. There's Terry and Brian and Bob. There's Ron and Louise and Lisa. And one of the neighbor kids. And there's Ron. Hi, Ron. Such a cutie. And here's a talent show. Kids were in the talent show at St. Stan's. There's Lisa performing. She always wanted to be an actress. That was her start. And there's Lynn playing the flute. Yay, Lynn. I'm not sure who that is. There's a whole cast of the talent show. I think Lynn's in this one. I'm not sure. Cute little Louise. Louise and Dick at a birthday party. Probably Louise's birthday. There's Mom and Lisa and Ron and Louise. There's Ron with his airplane. He's going to take off. There's Lisa with her dolly. And your Raggedy Ann on top of the... Oh, and it's Ron starting to walk. Hi, Ron. Ron and Lisa watching TV. Lisa's stockings are wearing out. Hi, Ron. Hi, Lisa. How are you, sweetie? Lisa and Ron and Pooh Bear. There's Ron. Looks like he's sleeping standing up. We had a spring flood that day. There's Lynn and Lisa and Dick, I think, out swimming. There's Lori and Dick and Lisa at another birthday party. We had a lot of birthday parties.
Rolled window in the back.
And that's Lynn serving drinks. Yay, Lynn. There's Dick with his cupcake, blowing out his candle for his birthday. There's Auntie Sue and Mother and Lynn and Lori at another birthday party. There's Mom in the little pool, because there wasn't enough room in the big one. There's Mom in the swimming pool getting the suntan. There's Ron. He must be getting ready for Halloween. Or else his haircut. There's Dick and Ron, laughing at a good joke. And there's Louise. Hi, Louise. And there's Louise and Mom. Another birthday party with Dick and Louise and Ron, waiting to get at that cake. There's Louise and Ron. Said, hurry up and blow those candles out. Hi, Lori, the cheerleader. Waiting to do her cheers. Hi, Lori. Waiting to do her cheers again.
With a broken eye?
With a broken wrist. These are campgrounds where we stayed in Florida.
Disney World.
Campgrounds in Disney World.
That's wrong.
Disney World, where we visited in the summer. It's the Magic Kingdom in Disney World. It's a production that we went to see when we were in Disney World with Mickey Mouse. Took the kids on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride in Disney World. 20,000 Phantoms Under the Sea, part of the Disney World production. This was part of a boat ride scene that we took in Disney World. This was an Indian village along the way in Disney World. Barbershop Quartet at Disney World. Small World in Disneyland. It's more of a small world in Disneyland. It's a small world after all. There's Mom and Ron and Lisa and Louise taking a break. I think that was Frontierland and Disney World. We saw a parade, Mickey Mouse Club, parading through the streets in Disney World. There's Donald Duck in the parade. There's all the children going to visit Busch Gardens. There's the zebras at Busch Gardens. And those are, not sure what those are. There's Ron ready to go down the slide at Busch Gardens. There's Lynn looking very sexy on a teeter-totter. There's Ron getting ready to go for a swim. This is in Daytona Beach. I think that's Lynn. I don't know who else it is. There's Lynn and Mary at the beach in Daytona Beach. It's a SeaWorld in Florida. It's a performance that we went to watch with the children. I think this is a little dog riding a ski board. This was a whale playing basketball, or a porpoise. There's two porpoises performing at Busch Garden. Another performance with the porpoises. It's feeding the porpoises, or making them do tricks. Six Flags over Georgia amusement park. This is the entrance at Six Flags. Time out for an ice cream cone. Mom, Lori, Lisa, Dick. It's the parking lot, all filled up. The water ride at Six Flags. Roller coaster ride at Six Flags. Another picture of the roller coaster that I didn't go on.
Okay.
It's Paul, John, and Dick at Debbie's Halusko's wedding. There's Debbie and Craig outside of church. There's Debbie and Craig. Now you can see their faces. And there's a close-up there. There's the wedding party. There's the parents of the bride and groom and Father Fran. There's a closer view of the wedding party. Wedding parents and bride, groom, and bride. And some Craig's family. Grandma Marie, Frank, and Father Fran having a drink. Glenn, Mary Margaret, and I'm not sure who the other girl is. Louise's first communion. Louise and Ron with Dad. Louise at her party and her first communion. Mother cutting the cake. Lisa and Ron. That's cute. It's a Halloween party. There's Lori in the background with the cast. And Lisa standing over there.